Scarletts are the best-selling audio interfaces in the world, and that's for a really good reason. They deliver excellent quality audio, and they're exceptionally easy to use, so you can just put them to one side and focus on getting a really good take or recording. I'm Alex, I'm from Focusrite, I'm a product specialist, and I'm here at Studiospares to talk about the new Scarlett 4th generation. So what's new in the 4th generation of the Scarlett interface range is a bunch of new ease of life features, including auto gain and clip safe, which we'll talk about later, and as well as that, a massive improvement in the audio quality, which is captured and delivered through the interface. So ways that we've improved the audio quality on the new Scarlett range is, notably, we've taken the converters from our flagship RedNet range and now put those into the Scarlett audio interfaces to get great broadcast quality on your Scarlett range interfaces. The inputs are now improved measurably by the increased dynamic range that they can capture. The total harmonic distortion is lower than it's ever been before, and the frequency response of these inputs is impressively very, very flat. In fact, it's difficult to see any variation at all across the entire range. So two new features to make recording easier than it's ever been before are auto gain and clip safe. So to demonstrate this auto gain feature, I'm going to press the auto button on the front of the 2i2. I'm just going to speak for 10 seconds now and maintain a normal level. I might speak as loud as I would in my take whilst I'm recording, and the interface will evaluate what's the appropriate gain level now to set the interface at to make sure I'm not clipping when I'm recording. So you should now see on our brand new and improved gain halos that we're getting a really solid level through from my voice, but it's not going into the red or to the orange where it starts to clip a little bit. In addition to this feature, we've also now got clip safe, which is great for making sure even if we do play a little bit louder once we hit record, and if we get a little bit excited, then the interface makes sure we don't clip the input as we're recording. When clip safe is on, which I'll do now, then the interface is analyzing the input 96,000 times a second to check for any times when I might be speaking a little bit too loud. In this example, I'm speaking very close to the microphone, and you might be able to see that the input gain is at risk of clipping, but as clip safe is on, it's not a problem. So just to demonstrate that fully, I'll turn the input right up to where it'll definitely prompt some clipping, and we'll see what it does. So as I'm talking, the input's going up, and you might see the input going a little bit orange and a little bit red, but then immediately settling back to an appropriate level, which wouldn't happen without clip safe on. So also new in the 4th generation is a all new air mode, which is an improvement on the 3rd generation, which is a fully analog circuitry on the inputs that just adds a nice sort of an EQ tilt, which is particularly nice on vocals or acoustic guitars. There's also now a really cool new Precense mode, which is a DSP-based effect that just adds a little bit of distortion, just a nice little bit of coloration to the input. Which is particularly nice on vocals, I find. So the setup process for the Scarletts is now as easy as it's ever been. As soon as you plug in the interface for the first time, you'll be prompted and welcomed with a setup guide, which will guide you through the process of getting it installed and set up on your computer. It also run you through the process of getting access to all of the bundled software which comes with the Scarlett range, which is a huge offering of everything you'd need to start recording, from amp simulators to reverbs to DAWs to actually record your tracks in. From there, it will then also guide you through the process of connecting microphones, instruments, speakers, and headphones so that you've got everything you need to start recording at home straight away. So also included with these interfaces is some control software called Focusrite Control, which gives you access to the remote controlled input gain. Also all of those features that we talked about, the clip safe and the auto gain, just to make life a bit easier and be able to access all of those controls with your mouse and keyboard, as well as being able to control them from the hardware. Okay, so now let's have a little look at the 3 models in a bit more detail. So starting with the Scarlett Solo, this is a 2-input interface, which is pretty much perfect for the sort of singer-songwriter. You could have a microphone connected on the back and then a guitar connected on the front, and then record them both at the same time to just get a really clean take. So we've got 2 inputs, 2 outputs for speakers, and then headphone output on the front as well. On the Scarlett Solo, we've also got loopback, which is really, really handy. That allows you to get any audio that's running from your computer software and then record that into your project as well. This is the 2i2. It's for anyone who's looking to record things in stereo or a singer-songwriter that's looking to track things and stack them up. There's 2 inputs and 2 outputs for connecting to speakers and a headphone output. What's different on this compared to the Solo is that we've also got auto gain and clip save features that we mentioned earlier, and output metering. The 2i2 also has loopback, as we mentioned, so you can record stuff from your software, and you can link the 2 inputs gains so that if you're recording something in stereo, for example, like a synthesizer, you can set the gain for one and it will be uniform across both of them. And this is the 4i4 with 4 inputs, 4 outputs, and a headphone output. It's suitable for anyone looking to record maybe a rudimentary drum setup, 2 stereo pairs, for example, like a couple of synthesizers or keyboards. And you could also record 2 microphones and 2 guitars all at once. On top of that, of course, you could multi-track and get things stacked up and record as many tracks as you like. But this is really suitable for anyone looking to record loads of things at once. On this, we've also got MIDI connections on the back as well. So if you're using synths or any MIDI equipment, you can speak to those through this interface as well. The 4th generation Scarlett range is now compatible with a range of iOS devices from iPads to iPhones, so you can plug the interface straight in using a camera connection kit in some cases, and then the interface is independently powered, so that you're not draining power from your phone or your iPad, and then get great quality audio straight into any content, whether it be video or audio only, that you're recording in your iOS device. Thanks for watching. I've been Alex from Focusrite. To pick up your 4th generation Scarlett interface, head over to Studiospares.com.